Welcome and thank you to the press and campaign volunteers for attending the launch of the Vote No on 15203 effort. My name is Will Lucas. I am the campaign manager, and I am passionate about psilocybin therapy and protecting legal access here in Jackson County because it is an incredibly promising route to addressing the mental health concerns that plague our community, including PTSD and end-of-life distress. Psilocybin therapy holds great promise in helping our veterans address the root causes of PTSD and other mental challenges that they face. Chad Kusky is a member of our campaign and a retired Navy SEAL of 18 years. He said that before his psilocybin experience, it felt like he'd been carrying a rucksack for 30 years. Every day added stones to that rucksack. But after his first psilocybin experience, he felt like the weight had been lifted from his shoulders. In addition to helping our veterans, psilocybin shows promise in easing the dying process for those facing the ends of their lives. FDA-approved studies at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine found that, quote, a single dose of psilocybin in a therapeutic setting with cancer patients demonstrated an immediate, significant, and sustained reduction in depression and anxiety. 14 months after this session, when participants were asked to rate their psilocybin experience, 60% said that it was among the top 5 most meaningful experiences of their lives. A friend of the campaign recently recounted to me the story of how psilocybin helped both her and her husband to face his coming death. She told me that psilocybin helped her husband die with dignity and helped her to stay present and supportive as his 24/7 caregiver. Depression all too often accompanies a terminal diagnosis, not just for the patient, but also for those who love and care for them. Other studies from Johns Hopkins University and New York University show that when psilocybin is used in a therapeutic context, it can have profound effects, even in the most difficult of cases. As a result of this research, the FDA has declared psilocybin a breakthrough therapy for treatment-resistant depression. Through this campaign, I've spoken to people who have experienced trauma, pain, and suffering that I cannot imagine. It is for those people that we on the Vote No on 15203 campaign are fighting. We are absolutely opposed. We are absolutely opposed to limiting access for those who can benefit from this therapy. Let me be clear. Psilocybin services approved under this program will be administered by licensed professionals in safe, secure, and supportive settings. A no vote on 15203 would only allow psilocybin for use in therapeutic purposes. The facilitator who administers these services will be trained, state-licensed professionals. It's through this campaign that I've met many of the upstanding people in our community who want to offer these services. Nurses, counselors, therapists, and psychologists who see the incredible benefits psilocybin therapy has to offer those suffering in our community. I know veterans who claim their lives were saved by psilocybin and want these services available to other veterans right now and right here in Jackson County. I dedicated many hours to the Measure 109 campaign that legalized psilocybin therapy statewide. That campaign did not start out with winning numbers. There were many who did not understand what we were doing and many misconceptions to address. However, what we saw again and again was that when we could get someone the facts and bring them in on what we were fighting for, more often than not, they came on board. That included Jackson County voters who approved Measure 109. Now we're asking Jackson County to reaffirm your vote from 2020 and oppose this ban on psilocybin therapy. Uphold the will of the voters. Uphold the will of the voters this November and vote no on 15203. Vote no to support our troops. Vote no for the many others in our community whose suffering may be alleviated by these services. If you would like to get involved, please visit our website to volunteer and donate to our cause. We need all the help we can get to defeat this ban. I will now take questions from the press.